The Momentum Atlas has always been a quartz watch, but recently the Vancouver-based brand took their 38mm version and made it an automatic, using the Miyota 9015 to power it, and like all Atlas models, this one is titanium as well. Now, Momentum didn't just take their existing 38mm models and just drop in the 9015. They changed the dial, they gave it a new handset for the Atlas as far as I could tell, and this field watch is available with a full titanium bracelet, the Cordura strap as shown here in the video, a rubber strap or a leather strap, and the pricing starts at $495 for the strap versions, and selecting the bracelet brings it up to $535. On screen, you'll see all the specifications, but the first thing I noticed is that there is nothing really special about this watch. Let me explain. What I mean is, it's a straightforward field watch, and that's not a bad thing at all. The titanium case reminds one of a vintage military style watch. A knurled screw down crown is extremely easy to grip, even though this is a small watch at 38mm. The flashiest part of this watch is the gilt movement that you can see through the exhibition caseback, but everything else is pretty straightforward. If you look at the previous models of the Atlas, you will notice the numerals were much larger, as were the hands. I'll throw up a pic here, but on this new automatic model, everything's a little smaller, making the dial seem larger, and everything is still easily readable. The gradient black dial is a nice touch, and it does look nice in bright light, and just a touch of red on the second hand model name to give a little touch of color. The white numerals and white hands are a nice contrast, and covering the dial is a slightly domed sapphire crystal. With a 38mm titanium case, this is a small and extremely lightweight watch, coming in at only 51 grams. This is a thin watch as well, with the thickness of just 11.5mm, so with these dimensions, this is going to be an easy to wear watch for pretty much anybody, though this is a small watch for me. Now, before some that are watching this get all in a tizzy or tell me what size watch I should wear, I said this is a small watch for me. It may be perfect for you, it may be large for you. Now, could I get used to it if I wore it for a few weeks or a month? I'm sure. But my minimum watch size is really 40mm, though case shape, lug length, and other factors always play a part in both small and large watches. Here it is though on my 7.5-inch wrist. While this is available on the bracelet, I always love a canvas strap, and this one is a good quality with a very supple leather backing. It fits me fine, though I don't know if I would choose this strap if you have a wrist much larger than mine, and if you are looking for hard numbers, 115mm by 70mm is your strap length. I'm not sure if I understand the gilt movement with an exhibition caseback with a no-nonsense field watch such as this, but I know I'm usually in the minority when it comes to solid casebacks, and if you're someone who likes to see their movements, no matter how plain they are, well, you get that here as well. The 9015 is a great movement. I have owned and reviewed countless watches with it, though it can be a tad noisy, and the exhibition caseback usually makes the noise even louder, so keep that in mind. The crystal on the back of the Atlas is sapphire as well, which was nice that they did that, as they could have easily went mineral. The lume here is decent, the initial brightness is very good, but with this small dial, smaller numerals and hands, it means less application of lume compound, so don't expect this to be a torch throughout the night, but for the most part, it should do the job. The quartz versions of the Atlas come in a few different sizes. 44mm is the largest, I believe. Then there is this 38mm and even a 32mm for the ladies, so they have all the bases covered. And I imagine that they chose to make the automatic a 38mm, as the current trend with a lot of brands is smaller watches, and they want to get that demographic. Makes total sense, though I would love to see this piece in 42 or 44mm for myself. All things considered, the price is more than reasonable, and this is another solid, well-built watch from Momentum. And speaking of well-built, all Momentum watches are assembled and tested in Vancouver, and they service all their watches there as well. I've had them put in fresh batteries, replace bezel inserts, and replace a mineral crystal with sapphire in different watches over the years, and it's always been a good experience. So that's all for this one. If you like this and you want to see more, head over to watchreport.com. There will be a link in the description to the written review. If you like this video, please be sure to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. It really helps out the channel and you will never miss another video. This is Don Evans from Watch Report. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.